Water is one of the most essential necessities for any species to survive. Strong cities are built around water and its availability. The growing village of Independence is one of the largest southern villages in the country of Belize and has more than 5,000 residents. And if you ask anyone about the water quality here, they'd all say the same thing.
Well, I think not being biased, but of course, a little biasness would come in that as a resident of Independence, we continue to boast of our water really tasting the best.
It tastes good. It doesn't have any bad taste, no chlorine taste.
Excellent. Drinking water, very good.
Mr. George Williams has been living in Independence for about 40 years. He tells us his opinion about the water board.
The way I see it, like they pump and everything, right? As my pipe bust, I just go on, boop, tell her, and right away then I come. Very good job in the village, yeah, in Maokwe. Can't complain about the water board, man. The people are nice. Treat me top of the line.
As a senior citizen residing in the village, Mr. George tells us about how appreciative he is for receiving free water service from the Independence Water Board.
We're going for about 2 years now, and I really accept it because it's a big help to me because I know the work, right? I wait for the government money. Well, if we money, that's it.
The Independence Water Board has been successful because of its commitment by its board members and management to the rule of law and order, abiding by its mandate to bring clean water to the residents, and ever improving its services to the community through the use of its revenues from services provided to its customers. In this report, the customers can feel proud as the IWB shares some of the accomplishments throughout the period 2009 to 2018 and the plans to further improvement to the services they are now receiving.
In 2009, when I became the chairman, Independence Water Board never had a resting place. We were all over Independence renting. So our first plan of action was to acquire this property, in which we constructed our building for $86,000. That has brought great benefits to us for administration purposes and for customer satisfaction.
To meet the growing demand of Independence Village, Independence Water Board have had to done expansion in several areas. These expansions have amounted to over $300,000 from 2009 to 2017. These areas include the Malacata area, Trenchtown area, Sundown Trail area, New Site area, Lester Richards area, and the Independence area.
We have done a lot of expansion in 2013 to accommodate our customers. In addition to that, we have installed 100 valve release, whereby the system becomes more efficient in terms when we have breakdown or breakage.
Our well site is located approximately half a mile from the office. During the rainy season, it becomes inaccessible. The road becomes very muddy. A lot of water cells on the road, so we could not get to our well when there is a problem. Therefore, we saw the need to improve the road. We contracted a road builder to build the road for us, so it becomes accessible during the rainy seasons. The road was built at a cost of $3,500.
We take pride in our Belizean heritage and diversity, and what better way to express that we are a Belizean grassroots institution than to build a new flag stand to display the beautiful Belizean flag and bring awareness of our Belizean identity.
As we made progress at the Independence Water Board in 2009, we recognized we didn't have any logo to represent us as an organization. So I spoke to my wife, Miss Lydia Foreman, and she quickly came up with this logo showing the hand, which represents that we serve the people of Independence as a water board, and the water spewing out represents life, which we provide through this service. And ever since, you have noticed that all our things at Water Board, we have that logo. We have the t-shirts for our members. We have t-shirts likewise and uniform for our employees. We have the flag with the logo. We have our letterhead. and even our bills that go out into the community, we have the logo. So whenever you see this hand with the water spewing out, you know that it represents Independence Water Board.
To assist us in the time of disaster, we have purchased a submergible pump and an inline pump at the cost of $35,000.
Expanding in the areas for new water connection means that we have to be able to upgrade our computer system. And with that, we had to upgrade our QuickBooks accounting since we are using that, and we have upgraded that system from 2010 and we are using now the 2015. And that comes at a cost of $2,500 to upgrade this system in order for the water board to run efficiently. This accounting system provides the water board to have an overview of the financial analysis of the revenues and expenses of the water board. We saw it necessary to purchase 2 new computers and printers in order to upgrade and for us to improve the filing system at the Independence Water Board.
With the expansion of the Independence Village, it also demands the expansion of the water system, and that requires more materials to be bought and stored by the Independence Water Board. But we did not have that space, so we saw the need to build a storeroom to store our equipment, our supplies, and our materials that we need. So it was built at a cost of approximately $21,000.
I find the water very clean for washing, drinking, even cooking. Yes, to me the water board is reliable because even when we don't have electricity, we still have water in the village, and whenever the water will be turned off, they make sure that they inform the villagers.
The Independence Water Board have come a long way, and they are serious in providing uninterrupted water supply to the community. The board decided to invest in an automatic generator, a generator with an automatic system. So as the current go up, we have our generator tripping, and our supply of water is continuous and uninterrupted. Well, the investment is significant. The total cost of the investment is $45,000 Belize dollars, which is totally worth the while.
We also invested in our alarm system from Elite Security at a cost of $2,500 to secure the compound and assets of the Independence Water Board. The board decided to renovate the office building in order to accommodate the administrative activities and the growing staff.
The main water tank is situated on the compound of the Independence Water Board. It holds 100,000 gallons of water. We saw the need to protect it by erecting a fence around the compound. We want to make sure that it's safe and well protected for the people of Independence. The fence costs approximately $40,000.
We have decreased the rates of water for Independence Water Board in 2010, 11, and 12, whereby the flat rate was decreased by 10%. The reason for doing so is that we want the people of Independence to have a little bit of money in their pockets left over.
The responsibility of the village council is to also keep the village clean. And the water board have been taking on that responsibility for many years. And also they had to be subsidizing the collection of garbage. So now they pass on the responsibility where it's supposed to be, and that allow them to have the cash to invest in their system to do expansion and different things. Apart from passing on the responsibility, they still assist us with maintenance of the garbage site to a tune of $3,000, which is very welcome, and it shows that we work in partnership now. The Independence Water Board, Village Council working in partnership.
Yes, I think the Independence Water Board continues to do its best to take care of its residents by providing 200 connections to people who can really afford potable water. And by doing that, they are doing their part to ensuring that they're helping our community as well. There is school, churches, and the elderly who they provide this service to as well.
In order for our field workers to have better access, the Independence Water Board has purchased 3 motorbikes and a vehicle. We have increased the salaries of our employees on 2 different occasions to motivate them and to help them to be more productive.
In order to better develop our staff, the board decided to compile an employee's handbook on the process and procedures of the operations, as well as guidelines for the rights and responsibilities for the employees, employer, and the board.
In 2001, I became a part-time worker for the Independence Water Board as a part-time worker on the garbage truck. I was working for 2 days out of the week, Monday and Thursday. Then in 2002, I became a regular worker for the Independence Water Board as a field worker and also still doing the driving on the truck. Now I am the supervisor for the field worker of the Independence Water Board. My responsibility is to make sure that the people of Independence get quality clean water and to ensure that the water is very well chlorinated and that we clean our tanks at a regular basis of every 3 months.
Our vision for the next 3 years is that we will continue with our expansion in the Malacate area, in the new site area, and of course the forestry area. In addition to that, we are going to set up a second well to meet those growing demands. And of course, we will need more employees. So what we are going to do, we're going to have 4 new employees added to what we already have. For them, we want for them to have mobility. So we are going to purchase a truck which will increase their mobility. And we want to continue with our expansion and free connections. We intend to do 200 new free connections for first-time owners. And of course, we're not leaving out the public. So for our senior citizens, we are going to give a special rate of discount to them. And the youths, like we normally say, is the future. So what we are going to do, the Independence Water Board is going to have a scholarship fund set up whereby we're going to assist 2 youths from Independence to go to university. It's a big aspiration, but we're certainly certain that we can achieve such goal.
Independence Water Board, providing clean potable water